What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Paris FC, a city of two tales. We are back, and as you can see here, we're actually still first place in in Ligue 2. Crazy, crazy. I know. We have two players here that are in that we can highlight. St. Louis with 15 goals. He's the best goal scorer of the competition, and Ovano with 11 clean sheets. He's also up there. He has not conceded a lot of goals, has he? Which is pretty fantastic. If we do go to the what you call it to the schedule. After the last game against Lens, we played 3 games, including 2 nil-nil draws. First game was against Nancy in a game where we just didn't really show up, did we? Nancy just had a better game. They probably deserved to win this one. I'll have to admit it. We were just very, very poor. I don't even want to talk about it. Only good thing was that Ovano Cabrera got man of the match. That was really the highlight of this performance, I guess, which was indeed very poor. After that, we did play against Chosu Montpellier, another game against them, this time for the French Cup, and it was a 90 over 120 minutes, a nil draw, with us grabbing the win after penalties. In a penalty shootout that was just stressful in every sense of the word. At one point, we were 1-3 down, and we came back and won 6-5 or 7-6. I'm not sure, something like that, or 5-4, something like that. In a game where we actually didn't do too bad. In the first half we were kind of poor. I did some tactical changes on the second half, and we kind of performed a little bit better. And overall, we actually had a pretty good game, I would say. I'm very happy with the result. The performance maybe could have been a little bit better, but when you go through in the cup, you're just happy. You really don't care about how good or bad the performance was. After that, we had a game against Bourg-en-Bresse, a game where I tried the new tactic that I did after the halftime on the game beforehand, and we just really showed up. We were after 20 minutes winning 3-0 at halftime. I was very happy with the result. I said to the players, very happy, keep it going. But she conceded twice in 5 minutes, and then St. Louis 6 minutes later grabbed the 4-2, grabbing his hat trick. A game where we just showed up. We had a very, very good performance. And there was actually a bit of a funny goal in this one. The second goal, I showed this on Twitter actually, but I'm just gonna show it again. This goal was, in every definition of the word, an FM goal. And as it does load here, I will show you. It did come from a set piece, so Akichi whoops it in, defense clears it, goes back to the defender, he passes it to the goalkeeper, and then just the goalkeeper just shoots it against St. Louis. And uh, I will take that. Well, I'm not sure if the notifications are appearing in the game, in the recording. They might be. Well, I guess I'll have to change that for next time. But for today, it's really fine. We we don't really care about that. In terms of performances and team stats, I don't think much has changed, has it? It's still the same players showing up. Aka is getting more minutes. You'll see why, because of the team, the tactical changes that I made. But overall, it's the same players showing up really, and the same things going on. As you can see, Alami Baz is actually has his transfer arranged to join Vitrolul at the end of the season. I felt like he was an okay player, but paying 20K for a backup, I'm not gonna do that really, and I just decided to let him go. I didn't get any money for him for the Moroccan, but I don't really mind it. I will have to say I'm happy with him with letting him go. Um. So yeah, in terms of, like I said, in terms of team stats, it's really the same players showing up. So nothing really new here. St. Louis is with a 1.2 million value, which is pretty good. In terms of the tactical changes, well, I completely changed the system. Well, not completely. Literally, what I did, or kind of what I did, was take this attacking midfielder and put him as a defensive midfielder. And we have returned to the possession-based tactic. and hopefully this time it does work out. For the first game that we first game and then the 45 minutes, we did quite well. Actually, this guy should be. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Give me a second because I actually just noticed something that should be different, which is that, and that's it. This is all good. It's just this guy should be the central defender on defense. So I changed it a bit for 4-3-3 this time. The back five, I believe, are still the same. And then I did a couple changes. I don't remember if these two are the inside forwards or not. I did put them as inside forwards. I put St. Louis as a false nine. The two central midfielders are now advanced playmakers, and I got enough back. It's the player really that shouldn't almost cross this line. It's pretty much the three defenders are these three players, right? These are the guys that are going to defend like 24/7, and then everyone else just attacks, right? The wingers go inside. We have the wing backs going forward, and these guys just try to pass it around, kind of, and it kind of has been working out. So I'm happy, I guess. One small problem is that one of our key players, which is of course Valentin Levine, doesn't really know how to play on the left side of the pitch. Even though if you take a look here at inside forward stats, he kind of has them. So I've been, wondering, do I put Cisse? Because Cisse is a very good inside forward, right? He really knows how to play inside forward. Do I play Cisse? Do I play Levine? What do I do? Well, there's not really a clear answer. If we take a look at the two games, I guess Bourg-en-Bresse, Cisse did come off the bench. Levine did start. And we played quite well, right? And against Chausson-Montbéliard, I think it was actually Cisse played, yes. And Levine he actually didn't play in that one. I think for today we're gonna go with Levine again. We did have a good game with him, so I feel comfortable with him and playing him at the position, even though he's not really confident there. I'm confident playing him there. And yeah, that's about it in terms of tactical changes. I'm just gonna show the transfers real quickly because we did sell a couple of players. Theo Godefroy, a French goalkeeper. I just decided to let him go for free. Really, he had a little bit of potential, but I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys Momej. He's a beast, right? He's been getting minutes now. He's just evolving. This guy next year is probably gonna play a very good bit. I really didn't need the other guy then. With this guy playing, I don't need the other guy. I don't need Theo with Momej. So I decided to let him go, even for free. He didn't receive that much money, but I was like, I'll still let you go. It's fine. As well, we sold also on a free Misa Keita, a central defender. Really, it wasn't really anything special. Had a bit of potential, but nothing really that I was really keen on keeping him. He was only 21, so 21. So I just decided to let him go. In transfers, that's about it. In terms of budget, it did get better, but I don't know if I'm going to spend any of this money or not. I might just keep it and be like, this is fine. I'll just keep this money and whatever. I am considering spending it on a central midfielder, but then again, I have Mimon, which can play as a central midfielder. He's actually very comfortable playing there as a advanced playmaker, so it's probably going to be his new position. As well as he's the only other left-footed player I have, so he's going to have to place him inside forward when Lalaina is not available, because these are the only two wingers that play on their left with their preferred foot is the left one. So yeah, because Abasa is right-footed, Cisse right-footed, and Levine right-footed. Cisse is actually a pretty like cheap guy. He's on 2.5k a month, and he's got a bit of potential. He's a pretty cheap guy, and I didn't take Aka out. So this is the team that we're gonna play. I'm not gonna go over them. It's the same thing that we've been playing for the last, well, games pretty much. Nothing really has changed. So I'm just gonna go right to it. We just spent a little bit of time just talking a little bit. As you can see, our form is actually inconsistent. But Havre, which is a team that's actually in fourth, but it seems like I just know how to pick these live comps, don't I? Because it looks like the team that we're playing against is always sucking when I pick them. Like I pick them, they're like on a high. When we play them, they're on a low. So, but yeah, we are gonna play Havre AC. Team is already picked. There are some concerns. There are a lot of players almost on a suspension, but well, the suspension will come sooner or later. It's January, so yeah. In terms of team formations, it looks like Avre are gonna be playing a 4-2-3-1. Hopefully, well, I'm a bit concerned about our wingbacks, but hopefully they do good. Hopefully they do good. Let's do the team talk here. We're actually the underdog. Let's go with WeHo Avre after the last match, and just go with the IF Fate, and go and make the difference. Actually, something that I didn't talk about. Our backup striker Malik, I'm gonna call him Malik, actually came to me fussing about not having minutes in the first team, and I said something like, "It's a long season, just wait for your chance." Well, they got mad. Some of the players actually also got mad, but we had a bit of a chat. I am trying to get him out of the club, just dealing with it easily. We'll see. There was a team interested, actually a Portuguese team, Real de Madeira. They were actually interested in him. I'm not sure how it's gonna go though. He does have a pretty good contract. As Avre do have the ball, we do get it back. St. Louis taking it forward. Doesn't have a lot of support, but the ball goes to Aka. Yo, Aka, Aka, oof, Aka, Serre Aka, the former Monaco player, just well, he just did whatever he wanted. Just went past the player. St. Louis here grabbing the ball, just taking it forward. Aka with the pace. Look at that pace, beautiful. Torre tries to challenge it. The ball just goes to Aka and just has a pretty good finish with his right peg. A little over and across the goalkeeper. Just a very good finish. And just like that, we're 1-0 up. And look at that, two shots on target. This never happened with the old tactics. This is I feel like maybe I have found something that I'm more comfortable with. Um, I still notice some long shots, but the amount of long shots seem to have gone down, which is honestly pretty good. As Avre do have the ball yet again, passing it around the back here. Some nice pressure by us. Hopefully we can get it back here. As they are throwing men forward, they could cross it, and well, that was a save. Save off the post. Well, this is weird. I feel like these highlights should be fixed. Like these are just not good highlights. As it is a corner, we kind of deal with it. I've wasted with the ball. St. Louis just grabs it again. Could we go on counter yet again? Levine as does have the ball. Does he go one-on-one? Passes to St. Louis. What does he do? Passes it to Lalina. Just shoots it. And we almost score. And then Levine is offside. A very good chance. And we've just hit Havre twice on the break. When we are looking pretty good so far. If we can continue this sort of performance, well, I have to say I'm a pretty happy manager, as we do have another shot on target. It is a long shot, but it was on target. I feel like Mimon was actually a player that was having way too many shots because he just had one preferred movement of just shooting from distance, and I tried to work on it, but it's something that is probably gonna play with forever. As it we do get the ball back here, the lineup. Now we could just pass it around a little bit, just like we do. Uh, some pretty good ball movement here from the Paris FC team, as we do lose it there. Sissoko with a bad pass. Avre with the possession could throw it forward. There are Ben on runs. could whip it in Traoré, which he actually made a mistake that caused us in our first goal and off the post. Oof, that was scary. I'll have to admit that was scary, and we almost get a counter attack off of it. That was scary. It did it the woodwork, but we are still 1-0 up, almost at halftime. Well, it wasn't a bad performance per se. Let's actually just take a quick look at our possession. 60%. Not bad. It could be a little bit better, yes, but I mean, 60%? I'm not mad, am I? As we do hit halftime, if we just take a quick look at the analysis, it does say that we struggled for possession in the opposition's half, and that Maduro lost possession more than any player. Well, that might be because of the long, because I have central defenders right on defend, and they just kind of do these weird like long passes that I kind of don't want them to do, but I don't feel comfortable with them playing ball possession, ball playing defenders really. So yeah, in terms of analysis, this is fine. The corners thing, Carucci has been booked. I'll just let him go for now. Uh, hmm. I don't want to do that because that just takes off what we want to do as a team. Uh, well, he has one pass ahead by the looks of it. And I'm not gonna do more direct passing. I like the way we play. We will keep it. I will go and just tell the team. Did I write this already? Okay. I'm just gonna tell them that things are going well, but I know they're capable of even better. A couple of players did look to switch off. I don't like that particularly. It is Levine and Sissoko. I could take them both off if I wanted to. I do feel like Cisse might jump in the team here after not much time as after the start of the second half because he's just a pretty good player, and I kind of want to play him as Lina gets injured. I'm not a fan of that. They do have a chance. Is it a penalty? Penalty. As I think I'm just gonna go with a double change here. Mimou and Cisse. And St. Louis will take the penalty. We are not the best team converting penalties, but we did win that Montpellier game on penalties. So maybe St. Louis, and he scored. Actually, now that I think about it, St. Louis missed the penalty against Chassou Montbéliard. He did. He did. I'm pretty sure he did. But this one was a pretty good one. Right side of the keeper. It could have gone a little bit more to the left. I feel like the keeper maybe could have done a bit better, but it was overall a pretty good finish. As we do take the 2-0 advantage here, and well, it's looking like it's going to be a very easy kind of performance from now on. We have a lead. All we have to do is use the lead to our advantage. Play at play at our own pace and just do what we do. I should skip this highlight. This is one of those. This is a bug. I'm pretty sure that these highlights don't turn into nothing when this happens. I think I'll just skip it. Yeah, nothing happened really. As statistically, we're just better than Havre. We have been better. We are playing away from home as well. I actually only noticed that now. As a ball behind our defense, Azifwa does score, and the offside trap just didn't work there. I feel like I don't know if it's the concentration of my defense or I just don't know, but it seems like Alvana could have done better there. Should have grabbed the ball from the striker's foot. I feel like I don't know if it's the concentration, the composure. I don't know. It just seems like offside trap, at least in this team, doesn't really work as much as I'd like it to. Until we get the ball back here. It is a bit scary because well we only have a 1 point a 1 goal advantage And Havre do have the ball. Well, scoring two quick goals would not be nice. And oh my god, I just jinxed it. They score again. Are you serious? We had it and we just let it go. In how long was that? In like 2 minutes? Yeah, in 2 minutes they scored two goals. And just like that, all the game is tied. As we maybe have another chance. Maybe let's just let the highlight run. Aka with the ball. Oh, we lose it again. Oh, as if is through again. Oh, Havana does save it this time. I feel like we're just not focusing anymore. We were ahead. We were like, yeah, this is easy. Well, and Ava just showing us that we shouldn't take it for granted, and we gotta fight for it. They just came back, and I do not wish to lose this one. Um, and again, offside trap. Just I feel like for this tactic to work, offside trap really has to be on point because of our high defensive line, but it just seems like it's not working, unfortunately. As Easter again, and Havana with the save again. Just like that, Havre F4 clear cut chances, and we were 1-0 up. Right now, we probably deserve to lose this game. Yes, Havre do have the ball yet again. I honestly don't know what else to do. Maybe a substitution. Um, hmm. Dennis really had a poor game. So did Sissoko. I think I'll just bring Hudson. Rudson? Rudson. I think I'll bring him. I would sub Dennis out, but I just Nakite is not in the team right now, so we will have to keep Dennis. And I just want a little bit more from the team, really. Just push forward. Come on, grab a goal for us here. As it looks like we do have the ball. Akichi, Karuchi, Aka, to St. Louis. If I get it back, now they could break yet again, and it's another through ball. And it's always on the right side of our defense. I feel like maybe it's the defender that's there. It's always the right side. If we take a look at it in our terms, it's the left defensive midfield, the left center back. It's always the through balls over the top are always going through his side. I mean, maybe our captain just doesn't have to play. We look poor from that side. Really, we do. And well, it is a 2-2 draw, and I just can't be happy with that. I gotta say, I'm far from pleased. When you're 2-0 up, you cannot just lose a game, can you? Or well, we draw it, but still, it's just it's a result that just it cannot happen. We have to win these sort of games, as we still are 2 points clear. Auxerre did win their game. Well, we just have to live with it. In terms of when we'll be back, I'm not sure. One side of me wants to do a double header here at the Auxerre and the French Cup game, which is against a team that's actually from the division below us. So this could be a little bit of an easier game. It could be. I'm not sure. And I'll do the double header just because it's a French Cup game. So I could do that, and just because to do the Auxerre game, they are in second place. It's an interesting match. And after that, go for the Lorient game. I have a bit of a big-ish. Actually, that's a pretty big kind of waiting time. It's a 2 month stop between the two episodes. I might do that, and then after the Lorient game, do the Clermont and just finish it. Finish the season. Or it depends if I have a. It depends. There could be a French Cup game here. If we win this one, there might be a game against a big team that we might want to do. But I think I'll just play this Jaxio game, and then we'll be right back for these two games against Auxerre and against Stade Lavoli. I think we'll do that. So yeah, I think that's been it. As always, remember to like the episode if you enjoyed. Subscribe and follow me on Twitter, which is down below. So you don't miss when an episode is released. And throw some feedback in the comments below. You know what I've been doing good, what I've been doing badly, some things I can improve, and everything. Just if you don't want to say anything, but you want to comment, just say I love bananas or something. But yeah, that's been it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.